It's mock draft Monday, and I realize we are still in the playoff hunt. I get it, guys. 100%, I understand that. But every single Monday, for the heck of it, just for fun, we go ahead and do mock drafts. I think a lot of different football channels do. It's not that, I'm saying our season's over. If anything, I'm the opposite when it comes to our season. I still think we're going to win the Super Bowl, which means we would have pick 32 in the end. But if we make the playoffs, we're pick 19 till 32. We're one of these picks. You automatically become 19 if you make the playoffs. Depending on how far you go in the playoffs, depending on that. But if we were to, hypothetically speaking, win this upcoming weekend, next weekend. Nope, this upcoming weekend versus the Steelers, we would at least, if we make the playoffs, we'll be at least pick 19. But if we win, but then don't make the playoffs, we'll pick 16, 17, or 18 accordingly. Yeah, so let's just get right into this. Starting off right away, a lot of these players that are in the 2nd to 7th round will not be anywhere close to where they are right now. Some of them will be up higher on this list. Some of them will be lower. And then the NFL draft happens and players get selected at random points and none of it makes sense. The NFL draft's always so fun. So this situation, pick 16, is kind of interesting because chances of getting Ashton Jeanty, oh my god, I cannot say his name for some reason today. Will Johnson, obviously we're not going to get Travis Hunter. Although in this draft, Travis Hunter goes pick 6. They got McMillan going 1, Sanders going 2, Cam Ward going 3. Will Johnson going 7. So for us, my personal opinion, this is how I kind of rank it. The best player for us possible would be Travis Hunter. Then it will be Will Johnson. Then I would say Ashton Jeanty. And then I'd probably put it into a Nick here. Actually, no, sorry, Carter. Mason Graham. I really do like Nick from Texas A&M. And then so on and so on. So, pick 16 here. It's a weird pick. I'm not taking a wide receiver in the first round. I still think we're going to re-sign T. Higgins. So, I'm not going with that. Tackle, not really what I'm looking for first round. If there was a good enough guard the first round, I would go with that. But there really isn't. So, and again, yes, we don't know who's going to be the top of the board, but we have a general idea on how good this draft is based on college football this year. So, I'm probably going with cornerback here, and I'm probably going to go with Benjamin Morrison here. God, I do like going edge rusher here, especially because we need one so drastically bad. We're not going tight end first round. I'll tell you that, even if Colston is available in the first round, I don't think we're going to go with him. I'm going to go with cornerback. Now, I know I'm going to comment, someone's going to say, well, our secondary is already so young, and now we're just adding another young piece to our secondary. Are they going to develop? Are they going to... Yeah, that is definitely a question. With an already young secondary, adding another young piece to it is never easy. But I think he's the best option for us to, kind of shore up that defense and add to that defense. I really love this guy because I do love Notre Dame and I do watch him. I really also do like Kyle Kennard here, 6'5", 254 pass rusher. I'm going to go with safety. I'm going to go with safety here. I don't think we're going to lose Geno Stone, but I think we will lose Von Bell. And we're going to need that replacement as a rotation backup. And again, eventually, Geno Stone's only on contract one more year. He's eventually going to leave too, unless we re-sign him. But based on how he's been playing, I don't think we would re-sign him / go after him. It's possible we would, but probably not. I am going to take a right guard here, though, in the 3rd round. Let's go with linebacker from Clemson. Center here. kind of see we can utilize him at like guard potentially. We go with edge rusher here in the 6th round, and that might be our last pick. It is our last pick. So I earned an achievement. They claim I should have took the edge rusher over, the wide receiver over the corner. Again, if we re-sign T. Higgins, we're not taking a wide receiver in this draft. We still got to see what we have in Jermaine Burton. We still have to see what we have in Chuck Sizzle. I don't think we're going to take a receiver, in all honesty. We could, potentially, later on, but not early on. So this one is a little bit more to what I think will happen. Travis Hunter pick number 1. Sanders pick number 2. Cam Ward, okay. And now we are sitting at that pick 16. And I'll be honest, this is also very realistic. Genty is not dropping past the Cowboys. I don't care what anyone says. He is not. The Cowboys are 100% going to take him. Jerry Jones would put a bow on him and absolutely be phenomenally happy with him. Again, I'm still looking at like potential tackles because Orlando Brown Jr. does have the injury concerns. But even then, I mean, you paid so much money to Orlando Brown, you're kind of just hoping he works out. I'm going to find myself a lot going with a cornerback in this 1st round. But I think for this 2nd mock draft here, I'm going to go edge rusher. Yeah, I'm probably going edge rusher here. And I might go with Williams, 6'5", 255 pounds out of Georgia here. I might end up going with him here in this situation. Again, you could go wide receiver 100%, right? Not even a question. I just don't think we would. I just personally don't think we would. So this is not 100% of, oh, you know, why wouldn't you go wide receiver, best player available? I'm drafting based on what I think the Bengals will take / what I think would be, you know, logical for the Bengals to take in that situation. And that's kind of how I look at it. Again, I'm going edge rusher here. I'm going to change it up. I went cornerback 1st draft. I'll go with that this time. I'm going safety this time. Again, I really love that player falling to me there. Give me the guard. Carson Beck in the 4th round. Interesting. Around a year and a half ago, he was projected to go 1st pick. And now he is a 4th round pick. That's what happens when you have a really bad season like he did. Just, it is what it is. All right, so this draft somewhat fell to me the way I wanted it to, but not completely. Here's what I'll say about our draft, right? And obviously it matters on free agency, right? Free agency is going to matter immensely. So they think I should have drafted the tackle over him. I don't know if we would take a tackle in the 1st round, you know, based on what we have. But what I will say is I am looking for a linebacker, edge rusher, corner, safety, 100%. Those are the positions I want to target the most. And, you know, I'm going to have more favoritism to them. Now, obviously, offensive line we have to fix as well. That's why I will find myself probably in a lot of drafts taking a guard or a center. But because especially our interior offensive line, that's really our biggest issue, interior offensive line. Right guard, left guard, center. So I find myself a lot taking like a guard in some capacity. I hope we do address this in free agency so that we don't have to put it all on the draft. But it seems like based on from our, you know, track record, we do like to kind of put it all on the draft and hope it works out, which is never a good idea and usually never works out. But see you guys in the next one, though. Peace.